Hey, the next couple of weeks, I'm going to focus on the increased intense competition on this football team on both sides of the ball. One great example of that, defensive back. Of the 89 souls on this field to start camp in St. Joe, 19 of the 89 are defensive backs. That's 21% of the roster. You can't walk around this place without bumping into a DB somewhere. Today I'm going to microfiber it down to the cornerback position. Tomorrow I'll take a look at the safeties. But at cornerback, there is extreme competition. The leader of the gang is Brandon Flowers, on the cusp of being a Pro Bowl player, 3 interception returns for touchdowns in his career, and we won't forget his run to the black hole last year in Oakland. But now for Brandon, in his 5th year, it's not just about himself, it's about leading the rest of the DBs.
Being here these 5 years, I've been through almost everything, ups, downs, I've been through it all, seen a lot of things, so I felt like last year as a team, we started to step forward a little bit, and I just try to keep these guys reminded, let's not take a step back, just tell them that feeling we felt last year, Denver game, leaving out of there with a win, we just want to continue that feeling, not start off slow and keep it going.
Speaking of the black hole, welcome Stanford Rout to the squad. The former Raider had an interception return for a touchdown against the Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium 2 years ago. Javier Arenas is in his 3rd year. Best known as a punt and kick returner, Javier has also played in the nickel and dime schemes when the Chiefs put extra defensive backs on the field. But one of the real interesting players of this camp is Jaleel Brown, the 2nd-year player out of Colorado. A guy who could play in both the nickel and dime packages, but even move into the old John McGraw position where he could even line up as a linebacker. This is a big camp for Jaleel Brown.
It's a tremendously big camp for me. Obviously, I want to go out there and get on the field as much as possible. I have the opportunity this year to be able to get out there and play, hopefully run out there with the defense as well as a special team. So I have to get out there and perform at my best this camp.
They're going to ask you to do a lot of things, play outside, inside, kind of that joker role. What about having that opportunity and playing that position?
That just means I have to dive into the playbook more. I mean, obviously now I'm going to be running multiple positions, so I have to dive in the playbook the same amount I would for one position, but do that twice because I'm going to do on the inside and outside as well.
Finding the 53 in the National Football League is always a study in mathematics. Of these 19 defensive backs, how many do you keep? How many safeties? How many corners? And how many are in that blurred line between the two? Tomorrow I'll take a further look at the safety position because that could dictate how many corners you keep on this football team.
Nice job.